Hello and welcome to this review of Ballantine's finest blended Scotch whiskey. The company founded 1827. This was bottled on September 24th, 2020 at 5:32 Scotland time. Imported by 375 Park Avenue Spirits, Louisville, Kentucky. Working on the roof over there and he's got the blower motor going naturally. It shows a crest with two unicorns holding Scottish flags, a griffin with a sword, a knight's helmet, a shield, a statement in Latin, amicus humani generis. Which means like a friendly human origin, I guess. They're showing a sheaf of barley, a barrel, a copper pot still, and a river. All right, this is currently owned by Chivas Brothers. It's been bought out a number of times. B for Ballantines. This 1,750 milliliter, 40% alcohol by volume bottle, brown bottle, good to have brown, was purchased at Total Wine and More for $27.99. Built-in pour. Did a doer review with my friend David. He liked it, but then he was saying later, I don't like that stuff. It's not that good. I said, I don't agree. I do not agree. Here we go. Thank you, Chivas Brothers. Now I looked at the... Gotta take some photos. So I looked at the Total Wine and More website, and they only showing this, the finest. They're not showing the... like the specialty products from Ballantine, like the 17-year aged. In other words, some of these will not be $27.99. They might be $127.99. But it's more popular in like East Asia, South Asia, I think in Africa. But in the United States, Ballantine's is sort of a kind of a not that well-known product. I mean, it's around. I'm not going to say it's not around. It's got a square bottle. Mathern's has it. Winn-Dixie might have it. I've never seen it at Walmart. You know, it's not like Johnny Walker Red Label. Everyone sells that. It's not like Chivas Regal from Chivas Brothers. Everyone sells that. Another Scotch that everybody sells. Well, Buchanan's is pretty popular around here. Most everybody sells Buchanan's Deluxe. Let's see. Oh, the Glenlivet, of course. Glenfiddich. They all sell that. It's golden. Yeah, like golden grains. Now, this is blended Scotch is probably 80% grain whiskey. 20% single malt. They say on the website it's a blend of 40, up to 40 different Scotch whiskeys. Most of them are grain whiskeys, meaning grain spirits, grain neutral spirits, more than likely. Not much flavor and aroma, but the body and the mouthfeel of those different ones kind of affect it. So there's no age statement with the finest, or in Louisiana's case, Ballantine's only so far. I would try the other ones. Anyway, nice uniform alcohol legs. I have a Chivas Regal glass. I don't have a Ballantine's glass. All right. One of the most common Chivas Brothers products around here is 100 Pipers. It's an affordable 3-year-old Scotch blended. We don't get the 12-year aged. Yeah, it's just like, I don't want to say semi-sweet. It's like a mostly sweet, bready, bread dough grain, corn, yeah, multigrain, corn and barley grain blend. It's soft. Like, it's hard to explain how that means, what that means, soft in the nose, but it's very mellow. Now, if you do the Dewar's white label, that one's kind of harsh on the nose, in my opinion. It's kind of sharp, kind of harsh grain alcohol. Well, let's go with this one. You see, there's almost like, I mean, you can pick up the grain alcohol. There's no disputing that. You can tell it's like 80% grain spirits. But see, in Scotland and Canada and Ireland, they're aged at least 3 years. So the aging in the old ex-bourbon barrels, or they might use ex-rum barrels, even port or sherry, it'll soften it. When you get the United States, the American blended whiskeys, there's no requirement on that. They can use raw grain alcohol, grain spirits, and those things can, they'll just present some rather strange and oftentimes particularly harsh aspects. But it's allowed here. They're out on the market, and people buy them. Go to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, you say, man, look at all this Kentucky gold. Gold. You wouldn't want to try the silver or the bronze. See, there's like a caramel candy. Now, sometimes when I say candy, I mean like the hard candy, or the gelatinous sugar-coated, or just sugar candy. I never eat those in the cellophane wrappers or the wax paper wrappers. They're so, ugh. But this is like a caramel candy, like a Riesling. I don't ever eat these things. Werther's Originals, something like that. It isn't that, but it's something like that. There's definitely that thing going on. It's like the body of it. You get a little bread dough. It's not terrific, but it's not harsh. Like the edges are not sharp, like grating, harsh, hot, strong. I can kind of see what my friend David's saying, like, it's not that great. It's not that great. But on the other hand, the flip side, it's not that terrible either. It's... Oh, heck. People are probably using this for cocktails, highballs. I mean, they're not sipping it neat at room temperature, but I am in that utilization of it. It's not. It's okay. Is it as good as Dewar's 3-year age, the white label? I think it's better than that, because that one, the flavor's similar, but the Dewar's kind of harsh. You say, what about Johnny Walker Red Label, the 3-year age? Oh no, Johnny Walker destroys this. And they're about the same price. Same price. I can get Johnny Walker Red Label for $17.99. Last time I checked, $17.99. And that's it's sort of a unique it is a unique product. It's trying not to be too cliched. It just does way better than you would expect at its price point. Let's say it like that. Now the Ballantines, they claim, and I don't think the claim is quite accurate, they claim they haven't changed the recipe since 1910. But if you look at older ads from 45 years ago and older, it was 86 proof, and now it's 80 proof. So the recipe never changed, but the ABV changed. A recipe is an algorithm. It's a formula, and there's no way the proof's going to change without the formula being altered. So now the company would probably say, oh, no, well, we use the same amount of, or ratio of grain, whiskey, particular single malts, etc. Yeah, but it's not the same outcome. But anyway, that's a whole nother rant about ABVs being dropped from 86.6 across the board pretty much in the 70s, 80s, and 90s down to 80 today. I mean, I like the 80 proof personally, and apparently most people do, but there was a change. Body, medium, yes, a little fluffy or soft, and the finish is medium long. The alcohol legs are uniform. It's a standard product. But for somebody to get on the internet talking about, oh, it's the worst, it's horrible, I would rather drink, and then they'll name disgusting things than this, and go on and on. If you want to say it's sort of ordinary and dull, okay, it's kind of like that, but it's intended to be that way, really, and is it a good standard? It is. However, you say, uh-oh, there's always that however. There is a however, because you can get the 3-year age 100 Pipers from the same company, Chivas Brothers. And I mean, I can shop around and find that for $8.99 a bottle. And that was created in 1965 by a man, his last name was Bailey. 100 Pipers is sort of a mysterious product, like, because you say, well, why did they make it? Why did they create it? Because they had so many these other ones in their portfolio. It's a good question. Then there's the 100 Pipers 12-year, which, like I said earlier, we can't get. So I would just get that. I would pay $8.99 for that. Although I did get 750 milliliters in Marrero, Louisiana, about 3 years ago for $3.98. That's a true story. That sounds like a lie, but that's a true story. The legendary Discount Depot. I'm not kidding. $3.98. I haven't even cracked it open. You'd never see Ballantines for that. Well, you never see anything for that. But it's an aberration, although in Louisiana, these aberrations are becoming sort of like the regularity. But all right, enough of that. Enough, like, mental exercise about these things. How would I score it? So if you had said to me, like, I'm pinning you down, like, do you like it or you did not like it? I need a definitive answer, not all this, well, in this sense, if you look at it this way, and, well, if you're doing such and such. Okay, yeah, I do like it. I didn't say I loved it. I like it. I would buy it again in theory, but I mean, I never buy anything again because I'm always going to the next thing. But I would recommend it. I think it does fulfill its purpose. It's not meant to be this sipper. You get the 17-year for that, or the more, what is it? I think it's called Ballantine's Extra in the blue label. That's all on the website. I mean, like I said, we can't get it here, but yeah, but it's nice. Beautiful bottle. A nice looking product nonetheless. It's the handle. That's why they call it a handle. Because, yeah, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. I'm going to score it. I think a good score. I don't remember what we scored it in the duo because I can never remember those things. But I think a good score at this particular time is an 88, a B+, a very good blended scotch, and it's got a lot of legacy behind it. So a very good blended scotch. So laissez le bon temps relais. I'm going to end this review. I can't say visit the Ballantine Distillery because this is one of those source products where they say, well, all right, we need this much grain alcohol, grain whiskey, we need this much single malt, and then they blend it at a particular certain, I say particular too much, I'm particularly inclined to say that. But you know what I'm saying, at a certain factory where they blend things and then they make it. So, So I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to New Orleans and visit the Sazerac House.